Hi everyone! Our journey begins in ancient Greece, around 360 BCE, when the philosopher Plato described a wondrous island beyond the Pillars of Hercules today, Strait of Gibraltar. But suddenly, in one violent day and night, Atlantis vanished beneath the waves. Number 10. Unearthing Atlantis. Plato's Atlantis may be one of history's greatest mysteries, but that doesn't mean it's a myth. This lost city has fascinated people for thousands of years, and now scientists have finally found evidence that it really did exist. New research suggests that this legendary place could have been real after all. The findings were published in the journal PNAS by an international team led by archaeologist Sarah Tops from the University College Dublin. They claim to have discovered new evidence of Atlantis based on geological records of earthquakes and rising sea levels. Number 9. The disappearance of Atlantis. What happened to Atlantis? This is one of humanity's most enduring mysteries. Atlantis as a place of wisdom and enlightenment, where the Atlanteans lived in peace and harmony until their demise. But how did they disappear? There are many theories, but no one knows for sure. Some believe that the island sank beneath the ocean in a single day and night. Others think it was a gradual process that took place over centuries. Still, others believe that the Atlanteans simply abandoned their homeland when it became uninhabitable. Whatever the case, the disappearance of Atlantis remains one of history's most perplexing puzzles. Number 8. Was Atlantis a real place? Debunking the myths surrounding the lost city. Atlantis is one of the most famous lost cities in history, but was it ever real? Plato described Atlantis as a powerful naval empire that existed around 9000 BC. However, there is no evidence that Atlantis ever existed. Many people believe that Atlantis was just a myth created by Plato to teach a lesson about hubris. However, some believe that Atlantis really existed and that it was destroyed by a natural disaster such as a tsunami. In recent years, various groups have claimed to have discovered the location of Atlantis. However, none of these claims have been substantiated. The truth is, we may never know for sure if Atlantis was a real place or just a figment of Plato's imagination. Number 7. Atlantis. The underwater civilization that vanished without a trace. Atlantis is one of the most enduring mysteries of our time. The lost city has captured the imaginations of people for centuries. But what really happened to Atlantis? Was it a great metropolis that sank beneath the waves, or a civilization that vanished without a trace? Unfortunately, the truth is we may never know. Plato's description of Atlantis is often contradictory and difficult to interpret. This has led to much debate and speculation over the years. Some believe that Atlantis was located in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Portugal, while others believe it was in the Mediterranean Sea near Greece. Despite centuries of searching, no physical evidence of Atlantis has ever been found. It's possible that the city was swallowed by the sea as Plato described, or that it was destroyed by an earthquake or volcanic eruption. Another theory is that the Atlanteans simply migrated to other lands, leaving their homeland empty and open to the sea. Whatever happened to Atlantis, the mystery of its disappearance continues to fascinate us today. Number 6. Could the truth about Atlantis be hidden in plain sight? The mystery of Atlantis has captivated people for centuries. The lost city is said to have been home to a powerful and advanced civilization, until it was destroyed by a natural disaster. But what if the truth about Atlantis is not in the past, but hidden in plain sight? What if Atlantis is actually a secret society that exists today? Secret societies have always played an important role in shaping our world. It can be found throughout history, from the Freemasons to the Illuminati. These groups often operate in secrecy, and their members are bound by oaths of silence. This makes it difficult to know anything about them, but that hasn't stopped people from speculating about their activities. Some believe that secret societies are nothing more than harmless social clubs. Others believe they are powerful organizations that control the world. So what if Atlantis is a secret society? If this is true, they could be hiding their identity to avoid persecution. After all, the Atlanteans were known for their advanced knowledge, and some believe they were even immortal. If the Atlanteans are still alive today, they may be living among us in secret. Number 5. The Lost City of Atlantis. Legends or reality? The legend of Atlantis has captured the imagination of people for centuries. The story of a lost city swallowed by the sea is both fascinating and tragic. But was Atlantis just a myth, or did it really exist? The truth is, we may never know for sure. There is no physical evidence that Atlantis ever existed, but that doesn't mean it wasn't real. Plato's description of Atlantis is often contradictory and difficult to interpret. This has led to much debate and speculation over the years. Some believe that Atlantis was located in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Portugal, while others believe it was in the Mediterranean Sea near Greece. Despite centuries of searching, no physical evidence of Atlantis has ever been found. It's possible that the city was swallowed by the sea, as Plato described, or that it was destroyed by an earthquake or volcanic eruption. Another theory is that the Atlanteans simply migrated to other lands, leaving their homeland empty and open to the sea. Whatever happened to Atlantis, the mystery of its disappearance continues to fascinate us today. Number 4. What if Atlantis was just a dream? Exploring the myths. What if Atlantis wasn't a real place at all? What if it was just a dream? This may sound crazy, but hear me out. Plato, the Greek philosopher who first described Atlantis, was known for his mystical and philosophical writings. He could have been using Atlantis as an allegory to teach his readers a lesson about morality and justice. In fact, some scholars believe that Atlantis was not meant to be taken literally, but rather as a metaphor for the ideal society. If Atlantis was just a dream, it would explain why there is no archaeological evidence of its existence. It would also explain why Plato's description of the city is so vague and contradictory. Of course, this doesn't mean that Atlantis didn't exist. Just one theory to consider when thinking about this mysterious lost city. And now for no. 3. But first, I want to give a big shout out to some supporters. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you are new here, be sure to join the family. Number 3. Buried secrets. The possible fate of Atlantis revealed. New evidence suggests that Atlantis may have met a more gruesome fate than previously thought. According to Plato, Atlantis was a prosperous and advanced civilization that was home to a powerful military force. However, the Atlanteans became corrupt, and their greed led to their downfall. As punishment, the gods sent a great flood which wiped out the entire civilization and buried it deep beneath the ocean. Now, some believe that Atlantis may have been an actual historical place. So, it's possible that the Atlanteans were wiped out by a natural disaster, such as a tsunami or volcanic eruption. This would explain why there is no archaeological evidence of the civilization. It's possible that their entire city was destroyed in a single day and sunk beneath the waves. Number 2, Atlantis. Was it a catastrophe or a conspiracy? Plato's account of Atlantis tells the tale of a powerful naval empire that was destroyed by a natural disaster. But what if there's more to the story? What if Atlantis was not destroyed by a natural catastrophe, but by a conspiracy? Plato's description of Atlantis is often contradictory and difficult to interpret. This has led to much debate and speculation over the years. Some believe that Atlantis was located in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Portugal, while others believe it was in the Mediterranean Sea near Greece. Could it be that someone wanted to hide the location of Atlantis from the rest of the world? Perhaps a secret society knew the truth about Atlantis and its advanced technology. They could have spread false information about the city's location in order to protect it from those who would exploit its secrets. Number 1, diving deep. Theories behind Atlantis' mysterious disappearance. Atlantis is one of the most famous lost cities in history, but how did it disappear? There are many theories, but no one knows for sure. Plato said that Atlantis was swallowed by the sea in a single day and night. However, there is no evidence to support this claim. Some believe that Atlantis was not destroyed, but simply abandoned by its inhabitants. Over time, the city became uninhabitable due to rising sea levels or some other environmental disaster. Others believe that Atlantis was destroyed by a natural disaster such as a tsunami or volcanic eruption. What do you think happened to Atlantis? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye.